last time we were talking. Remember that? Nike out here? Nike out here going? You gotta be here now, cause they ain't stopping.
Tell me, can y'all hear us now, man? Can y'all hear us now?
Can y'all hear?
Okay, we got sound.
Y'all hear?
Hey, we got sound. Hey, that was
yes,
just a little,
sir. Yes, sir.
Oh man, yeah, I seen the robot janitor clean the bathroom, man. I meant to do a video on that. But listen, man, we back at it like crack at it. And listen, y'all already know once we get over 100 people, which we got that. Appreciate y'all for sticking around for that little technical difficulty. But I said it just did.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. But we finna start the show.
You're now tuned into the Papa Duck Podcast with Papa Duck and co-host Please Believe It's Steve. Let's go. Now, let's get it in.
Check it out, man. I want to welcome y'all back. Episode 19, season 2.
Bring you back.
And we appreciate y'all for sticking with us. You know what I'm saying?
Each and every Wednesday night.
8 o'clock Eastern time.
We appreciate it.
And listen, man, we're finna go all the way in like we do every Wednesday, man. Ain't that changed, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully y'all got your
Sun did change, bro. Sun did change. Just the topic.
Just the topic. That's it.
But
the topic change. That's it.
But our vision and where we going as a family and we growing, they ain't gonna change because we can get bigger and take over our own communities.
Yeah, nah. Make sure y'all tell a friend that me and my dog, we back on again. You feel me? Like y'all know every Wednesday. We going in.
Every Wednesday.
So that's just what it is. You feel me? I had to go get my little, my little jitterbug look. You feel me? But hey, we back at it. Like I tell y'all.
Jitterbug look. I ain't heard that one in a long time. Jitterbug look. Jitterbug.
Yeah. But we ain't waste no time. We're gonna jump right in it. Sure. Y'all already know we got to get these sponsors out the way. So if you or anybody, if anywhere in the world, y'all had an accident, I keep telling y'all, don't let them insurance come to get away with your money. Hit 1-800-BAD-PAIN and collect your bag. You feel me?
1-800-BAD-PAIN. Yeah, I just read what I'ma do. I'm in all this pain. Pain up in my pockets too, but I gotta make it rain. Pick up the phone, I 1-800, don't forget bad pain. And anytime, give them a call, no pain, no gain. Yeah, I got bad pain, I got bad pain, yeah. Yeah, I got bad pain, I got bad pain, yeah. Yeah, I got bad pain, I got bad pain, yeah. Yeah, I got bad pain, I got bad pain, yeah.
Car crash, slip or fall, call 1-800-BAD-PAIN. That's 1-800-BAD-PAIN.
Y'all hit 1-800-BAD-PAIN. And yeah, we definitely got to get things right. You know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all hit 1-800-BAD-PAIN, man. Y'all already know what time it is with them. If you had an accident, call
slip or fall.
1-800-BAD-PAIN. Hit them boys up. It's already going down. And thanks to everybody who have tapped into them. You know what I'm saying? Good results. Okay. Our next sponsor is Real Credit Deal. You already know what time it is, how we rocking. And
helping good people with bad credit.
Bad credit. Like I said, I'm going though. Trying to get a car with a 400, 415.
I got $2,000 on the line. Nah.
Don't do it. It's simple, man. Fix your credit, use the bank money, and take advice from people who do this. And this is the difference between people who succeed and people who don't. Don't listen to people who never done this. Listen to people who tell you, look, man, I know people with a lot of money.
Yep.
And they still use credit. It's just the process.
Yep.
Let them show you how to use credit. Build your own business. Don't work for nobody your whole life. Create your own financial empire. And that way you can have financial freedom and do what the hell you want to do by using their money.
True.
It's simple though, man. Hit the number on the bottom of the post. Call today. Start today. And we've helped over so many families.
Good thing about credit is you'll take care of that. But your personal money, you never pay yourself back.
Yeah, make sure you tap into that. You know what I'm saying? You got to tap into that. And like I said, man, we're going to get the show going. You feel me?
I see a lot of hey, Pop, Doug, and Steve. Hey, y'all.
Oh, what's happening?
What's up?
Little Florida, what's up? Didi, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Tony, what's up, bro?
Y'all see how this is going to work.
What's going down? Eric Cherry, Eric Cherry, what's up, bro? Yeah, they checking in, man. Free mind. Y'all already know, man. Make sure y'all hit Real Credit Deal, man. Call the number. tell your wife, your husband, whoever,
Right.
get your credit right, man. 2 people gonna always outdo 1.
Always.
So fuck what everybody else talking about. Get your credit right. So when you walk in there, you tell them people what you want.
Yeah.
Play it how it's supposed to be played. And I'm just saying, either you gonna work and save 50 grand, which most people don't even make that in a year.
Nope.
Somebody gonna die, leave you some money, or you gonna catch the lottery. That's wishful thinking, man. Damn that, man. Roll up your sleeves and do what you got to do. And I'm telling you,
like that, though. Hold your chin like that, do
the bank money.
Strip your chin like that, though.
And where Fargo, special neighbor, federal, them bitch getting away money. See, I be telling people, man, when you talking to people ain't never did this or scared people who, man, fix your credit, man.
Fix it.
Before you go buy Jordans and all that other shit, fix your credit, get in a position where you next year you're 100 band, 200, 300 band strong, bro. Everybody go after things differently. Some people you can give them 100% of 100% and they'll still walk away with 0.
Yep.
Some people you can give them 10%.
Oh,
So it's all about you. You feel me? And ask anybody with who do any kind of real estate, got any type of car lot, any type of business. It's credit, bro. They don't use cash. They don't credit. And once you get right, you can do what you want to do. So make sure y'all hit the number, man. Real credit deal. Now let's get to it, man. We back at it.
Let's get to the focus.
Make sure y'all hit that share button, man. I want to give a special shout out to Freedom MMC. Say tip the DJ. You broke motherfucker. I appreciate it, man. We love that. Hey, we appreciate the contribution, man. Like I tell everybody, all contributions that we get, all that help us with promo, it help us pay for ads, because even us have to pay for ads to keep this ball rolling. So everybody that ever hit our Cash App, Zelle, what else? We got PayPal, all that's on the bottom of the screen. And no, it ain't like we asking for nothing, but we need help. I ain't finna sit here and act like when the president go around asking for help and raise millions, and then like Trump raised over what 700 million.
With lies,
they doing. They taking the money, spreading it so they can push it.
Yeah.
That's all it is, man. I had to learn that the hard way, man. I ain't got no pride, ain't got none of that. But for those who understand, man, we appreciate y'all. We ain't even on all that. We ain't even got time for all that other stuff. But for everybody that ever helped us, man, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're listening to the Papa Duck Podcast.
Man, let's get it, man. Check this out, man. Yeah, what we're finna talk about tonight. We're finna go and get to it and do it. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to understand something, right? Words. Like I always go back to words. Because words are spells, and that's what begins. Words. Now, when you think of the word addiction, right? You think of drugs.
I was just gonna say that. They think of drugs. First thing you think, drugs.
And that's by design. See, like I tell you, when there's people that control the way you think, they control you. So they want you to feel like when you hear the word addiction is drugs. Hell no. Addiction is an addiction can be your baby mama.
Ooh.
An addiction can be your baby daddy. Anything that controls you, that you can't control.
Yes.
You're addicted.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Now, I brought it up for a reason. I want to show y'all something. Let's go to the screen share. That chat is, you know what I'm saying?
Dang, Papa Duck. The topic is addiction tonight.
Addiction. Now, I want to show y'all something. Check this out. Now, y'all see the screen. Y'all see what I see. Now, what they say? Research on rats. And this is true because I did the same video twice and they took it down. Twice. That bitch ain't last an hour. Now, listen. Research on rats have found that sugar is more addictive than opioid drugs such as cocaine. And that there can be withdrawal symptoms such as depression and behavioral problems when people try cutting sugar completely. Should we be Should we be treating refined sugar with even more caution? What that says? Let me take it out the screen. What does that says? See, them big got you thinking that drugs is an addiction, but dog, sugar is 8 times more addictive than cocaine.
Yes.
Let that like Country Rain say, let that marinate in your spirit. Every fucking thing has sugar in it all of a sudden.
Yes.
Everything has sugar in it.
Everything.
So who you think about first? The kids. You ever thought about that? Nigga, ketchup got sugar in it. Goddamn. Yep. Everything got sugar in it because it's addictive.
Yes.
So these people making so much money because they, you know how much. See, my daughter, I stopped my daughter from eating a lot of shit. And one of the main things she used to love to eat, and I'm sure y'all probably still do or maybe love, I don't know, but Cinnamon Toast Crunch, that shit got so much freaking sugar in it. Every fucking thing, bro. When you go to Krispy Kreme donuts, filled with sugar. Everywhere you, anything you get, it is filled. I'm talking about running over with sugar because it's addictive. It keeps you coming back. And look at the withdrawals. I bet a lot of people ain't even know that sugar had that much withdrawals. Had withdrawals like that. You know what I'm saying?
And think about it. A lot of them say, "Oh, I'm craving something sweet. I gotta have something sweet."
I'm craving.
That's a withdrawal. You had it all day.
Now I want you to look at this though. Look at how this can be what we talked about last week. I think it was how that can be weaponized. You know what I'm saying? We could weaponize sugar. Man, I did that video twice where they actually showed the rats running to the sugar. Sugar is 8 times more addictive than cocaine. So imagine you being addicted to cocaine versus addicted to sugar.
Wow.
Yeah, you may have a different effect. You might not be running around on the streets itching and doing all this stuff like what people on drugs do, but you're still addicted to a drug, or you're addicted to sugar. I'm gonna say that.
Right. Without even knowing this shit is that. Sugar is in everything. But I'm trying to show y'all how some that we don't even see. That our refrigerator and our kitchens is full of. Now it's making no more sense. Weaponized. When you go out to eat and all these different drinks on the bars and stuff, they have different kind of drinks, it's full of sugar. So, but you're addicted to it. All that shit full of sugar. Bread got sugar in it. That's crazy. Yeah. Everything got sugar in it, man. Then this is why. And the key is sugar. And look what it says. It says people cutting out sugar completely. Listen, it says withdrawal symptoms such as depression and behavioral problems. Now we know a lot of shit that they allow us to eat over here is banned in other countries, and a lot of people don't think that. I told y'all Mountain Dew is one of them. Mountain Dew is banned in a lot of countries. I've seen in other countries where chewing gum was banned. Certain type of dyes, red 40, yellow 5, and all this shit. They banned in other countries. This is some of the stuff. I'm gonna give y'all a whole list of stuff that's banned in other countries that these motherfuckers allow us to eat because they're gonna make money off the sugar. They're gonna make money off the diabetic pills. They're gonna make money off you going as a diabetic to the hospital. And now, it's just about money and control. Yeah. It's crazy how much sugar they put in Fruit Loops. Yep. Every cereal got sugar. Every last one. Yep. To the point, man, these children, everybody crave sugar. And you can't get away from it. Nope. Every fast food joint got it. Sugar. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. But I just want to bring that to y'all attention, man. And fountain drinks full of sugar. Fountain drinks is one of the worst things. Everything full of sugar, man. Wow. You can't get away from it. I just seen a comment say beer full of sugar. Yeah, people ain't think that they made horse piss out of beer. Made beer out of horse piss. I'm sorry. It's an actual beer made out of horse piss. When they say I'm pissy drunk. See, sometimes you got to pay attention to some of these things, man, because this shit be real. Ooh-wee. I feel like, ooh-wee. Look it up. Man, y'all hit that share button. Y'all hit that share button, man. What's up, Brat? Brat, what's happening? Tamika, what's up? But I'm saying, like, rice is sugar. Anything that's white, potatoes, all that shit turn back to sugar. This is like when you go to keto. When you do keto, a keto diet does work. I'm gonna let y'all know that. If you're doing a 16-8, where you eat, you got an 8-hour window to eat and a 16-hour to fast. and you don't eat no carbs, you don't eat no starches. I'm saying like no starches, no sugars, and you start losing weight because our body we fuel off sugar, the proper amount of sugar anyway. But when there's no sugar, you go into ketosis, your body start feeding off fat. And this is how you can lose weight without having to go running or go to the gym. But if you did ketosis for 1 month, well, your neck gonna be long, your head gonna lose weight. But that's why though, you know what I'm saying? But we so full of sugar, man, because you can't get away from it.
So basically what's going on is like when a lot of people try to go on diets and they put a meal in front of them, it'd be small portion but be full of sugar, so it's kind of hard to lose weight then.
Of course.
Or hard to maintain a diet they're looking for.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. Food is a weapon.
So a soda, he's saying a soda, right? Or a soda, a piece of fried chicken, the fries, and a lot of ketchup.
Yeah.
You sugar man.
All that shit is they weaponize our food, they weaponize our education. Everything is a weapon.
Wow.
Like, see, that's another thing. That's why I said addiction. When you think of addiction, you think of
Drugs, cigarettes, maybe something like that.
When you think of a weapon, you think of a stick or a gun or a bat.
Yes.
Man, that's why I say words, man. You can weaponize anything. I gave y'all the example last week how you could weaponize your child, how you could turn a child against the other parent, use them as a weapon.
Yep.
You know how, and speaking of that, we did speak about that earlier about, you know, how we are in the households today when it comes to our, you know, families and stuff. How, and this is no disrespect to the women. I'm just bringing this up because we talked about this earlier today. If you got a man in your life, or I'm talking about a man, I ain't talking about nobody like, you know, a pushover or somebody that do everything you want them to do. That's a man. No, I'm talking about a real man. They got a real opinion. They stand on principles. You know what I'm saying? That try and come in and implement structure. And a lot of women won't allow them to. You got to allow a lion to be a lion. And I ain't saying lion because I know some of y'all gonna try to twist, but I'm talking about a real lion. When you got a real dude in your life,
yes.
When he come into your life and try to implement structure, he's a man. Let him be a man. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of men, we don't like when, you know, the kids eat all this sugar stuff. And I know a lot of y'all might have somebody in y'all life that got a man, he gonna tell you, a real one.
Yep.
Don't be feeding them, chewing all that.
Don't do all that. Don't start winging them off for it. You like, you know, no. They eat this. They finna eat this or something like that. No. You know.
No. A lot of times you gotta.
It's snack time anyway. You know. Come on.
They eat so much sugar to when it's time to eat a real meal, they don't want it.
They can't. And matter of fact, it don't taste right because they got
no sugar.
They go back to their addiction.
No sugar.
They food gotta have that addiction in it for them to eat it.
And a lot of these foods, a lot of these companies, they make the little Oscar Mayer trays and this, little that, and because they know parents ain't got time to cook or parents be on the go, so they're gonna buy this and they're gonna buy that, and all we doing is trying to bring some awareness.
You always said your word is y'all hear this? It's back. You ain't got time. It's back to words or weapons, right?
Yeah, of course.
And what you always said on your videos and everything, you say it's an instant world. Why you got Instagram for this? Instant. They did this.
Same thing.
The meals are instant. Bam. Back to being instant. All of it come back to play again.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I want y'all to understand is that we're gonna move on to the next topic. What we basically talking about is this. Make sure y'all hit that share button. If you really think words aren't spells, if any of y'all ever dealt in a Fortune 500 company, these people have strategic strategies on how they're going to market their products, meaning they have engineers that they fly in from all over the world to put together their logos, what colors they're going to use, what words, the word mini or insta, all these words implement emotion. If it's this is instant or instant, that automatically ignites the action of that word. It's instant, meaning it's quick.
It's quick.
And subconsciously, you don't even notice. I keep telling y'all, don't just listen to what I'm saying, man. Take this shit in. Because these are the things they use against us every day. If you ever work for a Fortune 500 company or a major company, it'll blow your mind the extent that it would go in order to market to the people.
Yes.
And a lot of the stuff, y'all don't have a clue. Yes. I'm gonna give y'all the color chart, the behavioral color chart on what colors triggers what behaviors, and it'll start resonating with y'all. I think we're gonna make that for next week. What we'll do is,
dang, Papa. Hey, y'all listen to Papa Duck podcast. You know what? When the numbers going up and y'all coming back and y'all getting this feedback to Papa Duck, this thing. Hey, know what Duck do? He put his guard down, go straight ahead. He finna give it to him. Man. You feel me? Hit that share button. This happens every Wednesday. This ain't sometime. It's like every Wednesday.
Murder King. I like that. Burger King, Murder King. But listen, and that's the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to tell y'all is this, right? You know what I mean? Colors. When you look at the color red, why you think red always associate with pain?
Tylenol.
Extra pain, extra strength, or whatever. Blue always associates with calmness or sleepness. And certain blues or hues or certain blues associate with like they say when you do a job interview, well, blue, it resonates trust. See, just because you wasn't taught, they'll teach you all this other shit in school. They're not gonna teach you these like I tell y'all, a lion will never teach a gazelle how to get away. Never look at this system to teach you how to be nothing but what you are, a slave. Yeah. That's it, bro. They so smart. Well, I ain't gonna even say I can't even say they smart. They create. It's magic, bro. And if you knew that on another level, then they're not smart. They just created a system.
Slavery ain't dead. It just elevated.
Exactly. See, they not smart. They just created a system, right? That carries out their agenda. We don't have a clue what's going on because they got us running 100 miles an hour down the wrong road, going the wrong direction. They so smart. Well, I keep saying smart, but they've done it in a way. They've done it in a way where even white folks are slaves and they don't even know it. Anytime you create a crime, anytime you go to jail.
Papa, hold on, I'm gonna cut you off. But you said what? White folks are what?
They've even made it where white folks are slaves. And
Papa Duck, you the shit.
And this is what I'm saying. When you go to jail, you're a slave. Why you think you work for 10 cents, 20 cents an hour for companies making millions and billions of dollars? Slavery was just cheap labor. That's it. They made millions and billions off of slavery. We need people to build shit for little or nothing. And they've created a way to do that. Slavery never went nowhere. It's just upgraded. What y'all think? This shit is common sense, bro. That's why they created the job. That's why they made you get paid 2 times a month. It's all about numbers. The numbers never lie. They know how much money in this in the economy. They know
statistical data.
Yeah, statistical data.
That's all it is.
They got all the data, so they know that they can control the wave.
Yes.
Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next thing, and we'll be on that all day.
And matter of fact, you saying that down, slavery is like, I had a conversation with a guy who got a property, right? He got property. His girlfriend got a lot of property, and she making boohoo's the money, but he said all her money is tied up. They got a camper right now. I'm gonna give you short and simple. They got a camper, right? She want a bigger camper, so she working another job, working more property, getting twice. So he said, look, you keep trying to keep up with your neighbors, and the world keep doing all this other stuff. That's distraction. But what you're doing is you in slavery because you keep trying to outdo your neighbors while they do what they want to do to us.
Right.
That's crazy. Y'all think about that? He said, stop worrying about what your neighbors got. Stop doing your neighbors. Improve your life. And because as long as you try to do your neighbor, you in slavery because you continue to dig and dig and dig. That's slavery.
Facts. And that's the thing, man. It's like we have to understand that, first of all, you don't have to go off what they tell you.
No.
We should you should get a house built like this. That's what you call governing our behavior. It's like this shit, man. This shit's so crazy because they can do something, right? And it'll basically what it'll do be like when it comes to your behavior, you'll adapt that shit over time. When they first came out with the internet, don't nobody want to order nothing off the internet.
No.
5 years later, get what? Bitch, everything coming off the internet.
I don't want to care. It's right on the internet.
Yeah, you could change a person's behavior just off of that. You see what I'm saying? Like, these people have so many ways to control us. And this is what $1 million question is. This is why people can't snap out of this coma. They don't even know they in a fucking coma in the first place. You cannot free a slave unless he or she knows that they're in bondage. A lot of people don't even think they slave. They don't even think they in slavery. Anyway,
They think I'm free.
Yeah,
I'm free. I'm free.
Yeah, you free within the construct or the circumference of what they allow you to do or not do. That's why they don't like sovereignty. Like this, sovereignty is on the rise. They never speak about that. You get what I'm saying? Shit, crazy, man. But
they don't want nobody to
blows
question
my mind,
them,
bro.
Question them.
Let's go to the next thing, man.
You show Papa Duck? I don't know.
Yeah, we good. We
moving. I see in the comments say, "Wake up, wake them up." We waking them up right now. I see it.
Y'all hit that share button, man. That's all we ask, man. And everybody that hit the cash out, we see y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. And like I said, we finna keep getting it to them, man. You're gonna learn something every week.
That's sugar though, but Papa Duck, that's sugar, Papa Duck. That got me serious, man. That got me on the edge right now. I feel like, dang, that sugar, bro. To think about all the constructive we eat all day, sugars
and everything, man. And the thing
you
about
give your kid a Pop-Tart in the morning time.
Listen,
that's crazy.
You can give your child anything.
Wow,
sugar. I just showed y'all. If for y'all who just getting in, let me show y'all. For y'all who just coming in, before we move on to the next subject, listen, what that say? What does that say? Research on rats. And again, I've done that same video twice about these rats. They talking about they took the video down twice. That bitch ain't last an hour. So what that tells you, anytime they take stuff down, pay attention.
Close attention.
Listen, what it say? Research on rats has found that sugar is more addictive than opioid drugs such as cocaine, and that there can be withdrawal symptoms such as depression and behavioral problems when people try cutting out sugar completely. Bro, what did that tell you? These kids running around hyper. Oh, that's ADHD. So now when you say that's ADHD, you okay with giving them this drug for a check. So you got to pay attention to these diagnoses and or you've been diagnosed with such and such. Oh, I have. Yeah. Words. Every word comes with an emotion. You call your old lady a bitch, watch what happens. Ooh-wee. So when somebody say you've been diagnosed, that word triggers the action, and you are immediately you okay with the drug they finna give you. Because get what? They say I got such and such. No, you just gave it to yourself.
Yes.
Don't never tell yourself, oh, I got this or I got that. These people play all kind of games, and these so-called new doctors, pay attention, they get paid. They get paid to have your ass there. They can't even use the word cure. And why do they got to take an oath? Y'all know what that oath is about? Another podcast. Another podcast.
They'll take a podcast down, but with y'all help, that share button, they can't do nothing but spread this message. Spread it.
Now I'm finna show y'all something right fast, man. I want y'all to pay attention to this. Right, check this out.
Sugar.
And that there's a direct relationship between images and self-esteem. And he goes all the way back to Tarzan, to Superman, to Rambo, to Batman, to even painting the image of Jesus Christ.
Hold on. They say our mic is. Hold on 1 second.
And that there's a direct relationship between images and self-esteem.
Hold on. For some reason, I can't get them to play. Hold on. I don't know why. None of this ain't playing. But we finna
get it right.
All right, let's see if it works now. Listen.
And that there's a direct relationship between images and self-esteem. And he goes all the way back to Tarzan, to Superman, to Rambo, to Batman, to even painting the image of Jesus Christ as white. I mean, you can't separate racism from anything. So it's not unlikely then that you have Pope Julius commissioning Michelangelo in 1505 to paint Jesus Christ white. Images control self-esteem. Abraham Lincoln found out very early, when you have 300 slaves on a plantation and one master, it takes a lot of work. Why don't you let them go? But don't teach them who they are. Control their history, control their images. Then you won't have to watch them. Whoever controls the mind will also control the body.
Let's talk about the image.
Y'all heard that? Two things I want y'all to take from that. This is why you hear so much about Michelangelo. Michelangelo wasn't the only artist back then. He was just the only artist that was allowed to paint the image of Jesus that's plastered all over the world. The Last Supper was really prisoners that they placed at the table, and he painted them. This is why anytime you hear somebody historically, oh, Alexander the Great, you know what he did? That's the motherfucker that supposedly ran off into the Library of Congress and stole all the books, and all the books that he couldn't get, he burned, which we know they didn't burn shit. They took all them books. I seen this on a cartoon. Alexander the Great cartoon ran off in the Library of Congress, read all the books, and then he was able to defeat the three-headed dragon. All this shit is in cartoons, man. This shit is, bro, that's why I say, bro. Anyway, the second thing I wanted y'all to take from that was images. Images are so important because images creates the perception in the mind of whatever they talking about. So if the image of a black woman in America is slim, light colored, long, straight hair, and this is beat into your mental, that's all you know. Now, as soon as you see a female that's dark with nappy hair, you cringe. You like, that's cognitive dissonance, because your brain's so used to seeing the skinny, light-skinned, long-haired chick to now you see something different. So your brain automatically rejects that. This is cognitive dissonance. When you is told something over and over and over, your brain develop a certain type of truth about that. And I want you to understand, like, the images you see on TV controls the way that you perceive, or your perception of a man, your perception of a woman, what type of food you like, don't like, what type of clothes you like, don't like. These people ain't asking you to wear this shit or eat this shit. Not even to accept it. They are telling you subconsciously. And that's what I wanted you to take from that. He who controls the thoughts controls the people.
Yes.
It's just that simple. I'm just trying to wake y'all up to a point where it's very simple. When you look at commercials, see, I'm trying to tell y'all, I come from the music side of things, so I understand marketing. The things that they do when it comes to marketing, bro, it'll blow your mind. The words that they use, you know. And what I want y'all to understand is this. They don't be asking you to try products. They be telling you. Listen to the words. Listen to the shit that the president say. We, the American people. When the fuck this became we? When we don't own a damn thing. But subconsciously, they'll make you feel and think as though it's, oh, we. I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, I used to be fooled by that shit. Like, man, I'm an American. Man, we don't see now another country, man. I'd rather be an American than to be anywhere. A bitch told us that, bro. When they say I control your mind, body, and soul, that's what they mean. I control your mind by the shit that you think. I told you the shit you thinking. The shit you saying out your mouth, you never experienced it yourself and made an assumption and say whether you like it or you don't.
Sure.
I just placed it around you everywhere, consistently beat it in your head, cognitive dissonance. Now you believe it, and you don't even know why. So before you say certain things about certain people or just whatever, think about who told you that shit. You see what I'm saying? You see how deep this shit go? Who told you that a man's supposed to be this, that, and that, and that, and third? Or a woman's supposed to be this, that, and that, and that, and third? We was fooled, bro. We was hoodwinked or whatever they be saying. That's all it was, man. I'm telling y'all, man. These folk work every let me tell you something. These people go to work every day, day in, day out, to the point they don't even get to live themselves because they're so busy trying to keep us on a lower vibration. You know why? They don't want us to recognize our powers. They don't want us to recognize who we really are. They are afraid that if we wake up, it's over for them. This is why they rushing this artificial intelligence shit. This is why Elon Musk, the motherfucker who owned Tesla, telling them we don't know what we doing with this artificial intelligence shit. We going too far. And he warning you, and he telling you, because he got plenty tech companies that he bought up. Because everybody trying to get, see, one thing about America just, when they say American greed and you watch the show American Greed, they need to put America on that motherfucker. Them the real greedy motherfucker. America so greedy. I'm telling you, everything is about business with these people. Business is your father, religion is your mother. That's it. Everything, if they don't care if you go get married, if y'all get married, okay, y'all become one. That means y'all become one business. And we need to put this on paper. And marriage becomes a business. It does, man. Look at the people that's divorcing. And this is no disrespect, because I don't like to glorify failing marriages. I like to glorify successful marriages. People who do get together and fight through and be together 40, 50 years. But the ugly truth of it is it becomes a business. Why you think when you go to court, you fighting for who got what and who got that? This is a business. This ain't got nothing to do with love at the end of the day in their eyes.
Nope.
They don't give a damn about you two crazy motherfuckers don't fell in love, man. But if y'all separate, y'all got to come see us.
See us.
And what is a certificate? Anytime there's a please pay attention. Man, y'all got to hit that share button if I go here.
Papa Duck, you the shit.
Motherfucking word till y'all hit that share button. I'm sick of
You're listening to the Papa Duck
I'm
Podcast.
sick of it, man. Hit that share button for me, please, man. Because we need the world to hear this, man. So what I'm saying to you is this. Words. We're going to always go back to words because I'm trying to get y'all to unlearn and relearn. Unlearn and relearn. Words. Anytime there's a certificate involved.
Certificate.
A certificate. Right? Marriage certificate. Or in some cases a license. But we're talking about a certificate.
Yes.
Anytime there's a certificate involved, that means you're asking someone for permission. Because who is the certifier?
They are.
The one that give you the certificate to certify you.
Yep.
To say, okay, you cool to do what you're doing. I'm the certifier. Certifier. Certificate. I'm gonna give you the certificate because I certified you. Why you got to come to me to be certified? Why I got to certify you or give you a certificate to say, okay, you cool, you passed the test, you did, you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
All this shit is means of control. That's it. You don't have to go to nobody to certify a motherfucking thing. The only time you go to somebody to certify you with something is if you're playing their game.
Hold on, Papa Duck. Hold on, Papa Duck. The only time you do what now?
You playing their game. That means you're coming to me for my game. I run the government. I am the government. You got to come get my permission. I told y'all when you was
so
in the
you ain't playing that game. You ain't getting certified.
No,
If you ain't playing that,
we gotta think about this.
Y'all hit that shit button.
When you was in 5th grade, when you was in the 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and you read about the peasants. What are the peasants? The peasants are the town people with no education, no money. They don't own nothing. They listen to everything the king said. Well, guess who are the 2022 peasants? We are. That's us. You see what I'm saying? I told y'all they did away with Capitol Hill. Sitting on the hill, Capitol Hill. That's some Masonic shit too, but sitting on the Capitol Hill, they did away with the Capitol Hill, right? They did away with the castle, the king and the queen. That's the fake shit, though. We talking about that's the fake. They did away with the king and the queen. You know why? Because we all can point and say those are the people that are dictators. They running our lives. They did away with that, and guess what they gave us? Government by design. There's so many pillars when it comes to government. Like I told y'all, if one of y'all are courageous Americans that vote every year, pay your taxes, do everything you supposed to do, if you got a problem with your government, you don't even fucking know where to begin to complain.
Sure don't.
And that's by design. So when something looks to be so massive, you deal with it in that way. This is why I say that's like putting a spell on yourself. When you tell yourself, oh, I got a bad day, you just told 5 billion cells to have a bad day, to activate. You see what I'm saying? So when you see them to be so massive, you like, damn, I don't even know where to begin.
I don't know who to call. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna email? They did that by design. You will never know how big the government is. They just seem to be huge. See, these people been doing this shit for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I question this shit and I ask myself, how is it that people cannot wake up out this coma? I don't get it. But back to the symbolism thing, right? You see what he said? They had Michelangelo. They gave him the permission to paint the image of Jesus or whatever, plastered it all around the world because they got the power to do that. This is why they fight for newspapers and journalists and radio stations, and they fight for these things because these are the ways to get to us. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to just come to New York City. They can just send that shit to the news stations and boom, it'll spread. Anytime they want to find a freedom fighter, I told y'all about COINTELPRO that was brought up by the alphabet boys, start with the F and end with the I. Y'all know who I'm talking about. COINTELPRO was created by them motherfuckers to attack, discredit, right? To infiltrate, and in some cases, kill political parties like the Black Panthers, Martin Luther Kings, Malcolm X's, and even some Spanish groups that y'all don't know about that was freedom fighters. Different groups, even white people. It ain't just about no black thing. It's about people in general that fought for what's right. Or, in another word, people that went against anything the government had to put on us. Anybody that went against it, COINTELPRO was created. Now go look up COINTELPRO for yourself. Go look it up. Because they'll never teach you this shit in school. These motherfuckers, this is documented. This is what they did. They infiltrated these different people. And like I be trying to tell people, I'm trying to break y'all mind. Like, look, bro. I'm trying to get you to unlearn and relearn. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me plug up. This video trying to go deep. I'm trying to get y'all to unlearn and relearn. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we unlearn and relearn. Now, just like he said with Michelangelo, that's why he's so popular or whatever. By images, right? Images. He who controls the thoughts controls the people. Now, let me show y'all a little piece of this. Check this out. This is what imagery do, okay?
Funny how the media covers white riots versus black protests.
Breaking news.
Seems like when the protesters are black, the media uses some pretty harsh words.
The bad guys. Lawlessness, looting,
wild animals,
criminals, and thugs.
Thugs. Isn't it the right word?
However, if you're white and you're tearing up the city because of a game, you're just young people.
Young people danced on a flipped over car as UK fans did stupid things.
Some maybe got a little out of control.
Seeing a scene like this just shows how passionate the UK fans are.
It's so tough to lose, and unfortunately the ugly side that we sometimes see in sports.
And notice how the police always show up to a black protest in military-grade equipment, and yet the media claims they're just doing nothing.
It's inexplicable why the police are doing nothing.
Let's mobilize the National Guard.
If I'm a riot and I see the police doing nothing, I might feel like I have a license.
You would.
But at white riots, the cops actually are standing around doing nothing.
Another group of cops over there just standing there.
No one was really doing anything.
These guys look like they could be watching a parade. And why is it that the leadership of the black community is always called into question?
Where is the leadership?
Leadership.
The black leadership.
The absence of leadership.
And it goes back to leadership, but that leadership has to come from the community.
But no one ever questions the leadership of white parents who let their kids burn down and vandalize their college campus.
These are just young college students who think they're playing some kind of a game with police officers.
Can't even watch no more. Listen. Y'all know I already know.
Wow.
This is what I'm gonna say. Quiet weapons for silent wars. That what I just showed you, it will affect blacks and whites. Okay? This is how this shit is designed. So what I'm saying is this: as a white person or my white followers, you should see why black folks get, up in the uproar, get pissed and all this other stuff. And for black folks, we should see why white folks perceive themselves as privileged.
But at the bottom, we both, black and white, fighting against each other because the upper elites got us doing that. They use that to keep us entertained or busy while they're doing what they're doing. This is why I say I'm smart enough to understand. Even if a white dude, because they a lot of them under that spell, a lot of people just under that spell, that black and white spell. Yeah, I understand how this shit go. I understand it's people that hate us and people that, but at the end of the day, all they can do is hate us. They can't change nothing because they don't own nothing. They're under the same dictatorship. I'm just smart enough to say I'm not gonna waste my time on no shit like that. Now you might have to bust a few heads because a lot of people still under that spell. But what I'm showing you the bigger picture, bro, we all fall under this shit. These people got us fighting each other, even blacks fighting blacks because of the music that they putting out on us. When we should be saying, man, y'all can't be. See, that's why I say we should have a different community or a different. I don't know what word I'm looking for. We need some type of congregation when it comes to blacks and when it comes to any group of people to say y'all can't portray us in the news like that, or y'all can't put our women out there like that. Y'all can't put our women or our men like. If you look at some of these movies, bro, we talking about brutally. Like, look at some of this shit that's going on with Raising Cain, and where the mama told the son to off his own daddy. This shit is dramatizing, bro. This is the next thing to the real thing. I told you this nigga still in prison right now from watching New Jack City. This motherfucker still in under the ground, 6 feet deep, gone for watching New Jack City and motherfucker Scarface. Those movies came out around the same time crack cocaine hit. They used the movies to move the message. That shit made every nigga in the hood want to be like motherfucker Nino Brown. Some niggas even called themselves Nino Brown. But I'm just showing you the effects of this shit without us even seeing it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get you to unlearn and relearn. Now, what I just showed you was how we be implemented or we be projected or perceived in the news. That ain't just the news. If you look at every black show coming on BET right now, it's the same thing. Rich black family, corrupted like a motherfucker.
Yep.
I don't know who writing this shit. But as I showed y'all from when fucking Good Times and Red Fox, what else? The Steve Urkel Show, Family Matters, all these shows that perceive black folks was written by white writers. And a lot of them had conflicts with these white writers because, especially Good Times, I got to give it up for Florida Evans. Rest her soul, because when they did Good Times, a lot of people don't know this. When they did Good Times, they did not want a father on the show, and she refused to do that show without a father. She stood for what she believed in, and we got to give her flowers for that, even though she ain't here. But a lot of them had conflicts with these white writers because they was trying to show Black America their image of us. And they used the camera. I told y'all a camera ain't a camera. That's a dangerous weapon. Anything could be weaponized. So you better be careful what you put in front of that camera. You could change the minds of people in a good or bad way. So what they did, they used these shows to show how we are. You know what I'm saying? How does black folks appeal to white America or to the American people, period? You see what I'm saying? And if you go to all these shows, somebody on those shows always got into a conflict with these writers, because that's just like if I'm in there and I'm trying, and it's like, bro, it's like me trying to write for fucking the Hamptons, and you know, I'm not from the Hamptons. I don't know what the fuck go on in the Hamptons. How can I write for people that I don't live that lifestyle? I never lived it. So it's not going to be organic. It's going to be basically scripted, and it's going to be projected as I see fit. And this shit is crazy, but it's facts. But again, it affects blacks and whites. White people don't feel the way they feel because they grew up and they didn't see this shit or perceived it or saw these or heard these conversations.
And if you think I'm lying, get some children. I don't give a fuck if they could be Mexican, black, green, blue. They gonna play all motherfucking day and don't give a damn what's going on.
They don't even care.
Because they haven't been poisoned with these ideologies. They haven't been poisoned with perceptions and shit like that yet. That's why they say you give me the child for the first 7 years, I'll show you the man. Because the first 7 years is the most critical of what this child gonna carry out for the rest of their life. Just the shit they see, the shit they perceive. And this is facts. When a child that young, they in what they call a theta stage, an imaginary stage. And that's why the shit they do, like playing and running and jumping, they think they Superman for real because they don't know what's real and what's fake yet. That's why he's 3 years old with the towel. We all done did it with the towel back here trying to implement Superman or some motherfucker about it. We jumping off shit. We making all kind of that shit is real to these jits. Cause they in a hypnosis, like a theta stage. Yep. They on a lower vibration. They don't know, can't nobody fly. Or at least that's what they, you know what I'm saying? That's what they tell them. So you got to be careful, man, what you let these children see. Because what they see is what they gonna know. That's the program. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that. But what I showed you right then on the news, like I say, man, they use certain images. I'm gonna show you one more. Well, I ain't even got to show you that. Where it's like when there's different, like if it was a white mass murder, they gonna say a white person do marijuana and
mental health.
Yeah, and yeah, mental health. They mental ill. You know what I'm saying? They need to go. But black folk, shit. They murderers. Then they gonna show them on there laughing, smiling. The picture gonna go right along with the conviction. And in your mind, even as a black person, you see that shit before you know it, you come out your mouth. That fucked up what he did. And that's all because of what you see.
I just said that camera be careful. It's not a camera.
They know how to use these things against us. We the cattle. We like this here. We don't know what the fuck going on. We under that hypnosis. So when we see somebody black come across that bitch and he did that crime, and then they find a picture that go with it.
It's over with.
And these again, they got engineers that know what pictures to put with what crime. I told you, when you see a dude in the hallway of a jail sitting down with a long white coat on, asking the jail cell, the person in the jail cell questions, he's studying this motherfucker in this environment. Well, what happens when this happens? Well, and these motherfuckers sit there, they ain't got nothing to do. They tell them. All they doing is giving them all the data to more better control them.
Like you always said, G, how 20 COs can guard 5,000 inmates.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I thought about it. What? How?
Because they under that spell.
That's crazy.
How can 3 COs guard 100 motherfuckers? It's the spell.
That's crazy. Think about that.
It's the spell.
That's impossible.
No, it's possible.
I mean, really, it's impossible for 3 men to even
handle
5 dudes.
Listen, man, want to give a major shout out to Norris Neal, man, for the super sticker, man. Thank you so much. We definitely appreciate it, man. You know, I just, you know how I get, man. I get on here, man. I go to going, man, because, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, it just hit me like that. You know what I'm saying? So, Norris Neal, man, thank you so much for that. You know what I'm saying? And I just, like I say, man, we got to get these shots out of the way, man. Kiki22, man, thank you so much for the contribution. We appreciate it. I don't know how much y'all help us out, man, with these ads and stuff. And like I say, man, we definitely appreciate y'all, man. We just want to get it all out the way, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look at us. Lost and Found. We appreciate it, man. Rip John John. And y'all know who John John is, man. Y'all see me with this. I got 3 of these. We got a small one, medium, and a large one. Got John John here. I got him right here. I don't know if y'all can see. You see John John on my arm. I got him tattooed on my arm over here. I don't know if y'all can see. And I got him over here. But that was my best friend, my manager, my brother, everything. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to John. And as y'all see, he's always with me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. And also, man, we want to give a special shout out to Corey Ware, man. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that, man. Appreciate everybody that hit that share button, man. Y'all know we going all the way in, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, I love to do this live. You know what I'm saying? We do it live, unlike a lot of other people, not bad talking about, but we do ours in live because we can interact with people, you know, on the fly. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all for just, you know, sticking around and you know, listening to the podcast, man. I appreciate that. But like I say, man, a lot of this stuff, man, they not gonna tell us, and it's a lot of stuff that you have to understand, man. You have to unlearn and relearn, man. Learn this stuff yourself. Definitely, man. Watch what you let your kids see, how long they gonna be on them tablets, and you got to monitor what they doing. Because I told y'all, and I be want to pull some of that stuff up, man, but I can't play it sometimes, man. But I want y'all to understand this, and I've said it because I'm serious. I got kids myself, and this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. You will be surprised of the stuff that happens with our kids when it comes to social medias. I told y'all stuff like suicide. Kid is on the all-time high. They're not talking about it. How kids ain't get depressed because they don't have the latest iPhone, or they're not included in some type of group chat that the other kids in, or they so-called friends in, or if they put a picture up and they don't get as many likes as this other girl at the hallway, or this dude post a picture but he ain't get as much as this. These children get depressed because their life is lived through social media, TikTok, and all this other stuff, Robux, and y'all know how they go. They come to y'all all the time, buy this, you know, buy Robux and buy skins and all this shit. But I'm telling you, you got to tap into that, man. You have to, man, because even if you watch Social Dilemma on Netflix, the people that literally, some of these people from Silicon Valley that created or was high up in Google, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and a lot of these people weren't just working. I'm talking about they was high up in that motherfucker, and they quit, and they don't allow their children to get on this motherfucker. So what that tells you. So don't just be on social media on some who's screwing who and who. I don't watch fights. That's something I would tell any of y'all. If you can sit and watch fights, there's a lot of negativity going in. You don't want that. You don't want that vibe. You don't want that vibration. If anybody on your timeline, every time they posted some BS, stop following them. If it's anybody that gets you in your feelings, it could be a cousin, somebody you went to school with. So just it's gonna always be somebody you know. Because if you don't know somebody, if they posting money and all this other stuff, you ain't got no personal connection with them. But if it's something, it's gonna always be a cousin, a brother, or it's gonna be a friend or a classmate. If they get you in your feelings, stop following them. Because like I say, man, a lot of this stuff control us in ways that we don't understand. This is why I tell you, do your research. Go watch Social Dilemma. That's just one of them. Watch how powerful social media is. Watch how they use social media against us. You know what I'm saying? And see how you can use it to do something good. And that's why we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? People be stunned. Like I said, man, do what you do. I don't care, live your life. You know what I'm saying? It's your life. But it's just like eating food. You can't eat bad food all the time. At some point, you got to clean it up. You got to come with the kale, the elderberry, the burdock root. You got to come with the damn black seed oil. You know what I'm saying? You got to come with something differently to give your body what it needs. It's the same thing with social media. You feeding your brain, bro. Again, when you think of addiction, you think of drugs. No, addiction can be anything. So when you think of hunger, it ain't always feeding your mouth or feeding your body. You got to feed this too. Your intellect.
Yep.
You got to feed this. That's why y'all on here. Y'all ain't on this bitch to be playing. Y'all on this bitch because y'all trying to feed this. You got to do the same thing. You got to read. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that type of stuff, man. Open yourself up, man. People that's closed in, you could never learn nothing. Because when you close yourself in, you at a point where you feel you know everything.
No, man, I don't know shit. You got to always open yourself up and listen to people, man. Open yourself up to grow. Place yourself around people that allow you to grow, man. If you got friends, man, if you look back in the last 3-4 months, year, 3 years, and you can't think of nothing good y'all started, nothing good y'all did or trying to do, you around the wrong group of people, homie. You around the wrong people. It's just that simple. Energy doesn't go nowhere, it transfers. That's why they say, show me your friends, and I can show you what type of person you is. Because whatever they doing, it attracting you. See what I'm saying? If I hang around 5 people and the shit they doing I don't like, I'm not finna hang around them. But if you hang around them, it's for a reason. Whatever they doing got your attention. Same way with somebody you dating. Like I said, who you dating? Well, you can find out a lot about a motherfucker by who they dating. Because whatever that person doing, it attracting them. They like it, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, man. This shit is simple. Very, very simple. And like I say, every week, we here, 8 o'clock, I just be trying to get y'all to learn, trying to get y'all to open your mind. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all could take something from this. Yes. And we be having so many
comments.
Man. We have almost 600 some comments, man.
Yes.
Definitely, man. Elizabeth, thank you so much for the super sticker. We appreciate that, man. We definitely appreciate that, man. And all the folks, like I said, they hit the cash app on the bottom, PayPal, Zelle. I can't see it, but I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate y'all for helping us out. And also, man, I want to say big shout out to beautiful sunrises and sunsets. Thank you for enlightening those that are still asleep. So happy I caught alive. We definitely appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Guess what? And next week you can catch it again. And that we got that catch it again because you catch it every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. You catch it from now on.
Definitely, man. Mo that guy. Definitely appreciate you, man. So give the people the facts. Much love, man. We thank y'all so much. Like I say, man, for that, y'all really give us, hope to keep doing it, man. And we did do it for those who admire and want to learn, and we just here as a community. Because like I say, I learn a lot from y'all too. I read the comments. I get people that hit me on my email. I get people that see me out in the street. We talk, we chop it up. So it ain't just about me. We may not always agree with everything, but just know, bro, I mean good. That's all I'm telling you, bro. I mean good, man. I do. And at the end of the day, man, I just really hope that we can snap out of this coma. That's my whole thing. It took me a while, but I'm so out of that shit too, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. And like I say, man, we're gonna keep coming with certain things, man. Even if y'all got ideas that y'all want us to come break down, talk about.
Just email us.
Yeah, you could email us, man. You know what
I'm saying?
Drop it
in the inboxes, we'll get to it.
Or whatever the case may be, man. Also, like I say, dang, I wish I had old girl information, man. But she definitely she sponsored
Olane. Is that Olane? That's Olane.
That Low Lane.
Low Lane.
Not Olane. Shouts out to Olane.
Olane, man. What's happening, bro? Yeah, I was there. That's what.
Yeah. But now, man, we definitely like I said, man.
To our newcomers and the ones who missed most of the podcast, the topic of the night was addiction. We touched on addiction, big time, and that was big because that's the big one. And words, remember, go back to words or spells. Words are weapons, so remember that too. So.
Words or spells. And also, if you want to sharpen yourself with certain things, man, start first of all understanding so you can overstand. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And basically understanding meaning if they say this, dig deep so that you can understand. You get it? You want to understand because it's deeper than what they saying. All this stuff that they done said is all lies. You know, I can tell you that.
Right.
You know, it's all lies, man. And we broke down a lot of that stuff too. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, hopefully we can just snap out of this damn this coma.
Yes.
Before it's too late. And like I say, man, don't be afraid, man. Open yourself up. And once you do that, know how to get that Kundalini energy. You know what I'm saying? Know how to get around positive people. Know how to accept things. And when you get to that, It's like the Matrix. Once he understood and decoded everything, they couldn't touch him. I keep going back to that movie because that's a documentary. That's not a movie. You know what I'm saying? It's very subliminal. And but it's the truth is there. All the people you see just walking in the Matrix, those are the people that are asleep, and a lot of them don't want to be woke. If you watch the Matrix, you got to go back and rewatch it. But anyway, man, like I say, man, I just appreciate y'all, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I do. And each and every Wednesday, man, 8 o'clock, man, we're gonna be dropping jewels, and we got new stuff on the way from music and all that stuff. Also, it's a play that they got in Jacksonville. I'm gonna drop a video on that. I went out, checked out the play that they want to put me in, and I'm gonna do it. So we'll be coming to a city near you. They just booked, I know, about Austin, Georgia. They doing Fort Pierce, up by Gainesville, definitely Jacksonville, Orlando. So, hey man, I'm just trying to do something different and spread my wings. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, I'm pretty much doing all like podcasts. People that want me on podcasts, man, we've been getting a lot of requests for me to be on podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Just hit us up, man. I'm gonna give you one email. You can hit us up for all type of stuff. Even if it's even if you want to promote anything you got going, you selling a book, you got shirts, merch, you trying to promote your YouTube page, social media pages, whatever you're trying to promote, just go to papaduckpromo@gmail.com and send us an email. And also, man, if you got a podcast or something you're trying to get me on there, we'll come on there. Hit us up, man, papaduckpromo@gmail.com. And so we can work those things out. And then we got to get back to our sponsors, man, because they help us make it happen too. So I want to say 1-800-BAD-PAIN, man. If you in any type of injury, any type of slip and fall accidents, internet, hit 1-800-BAD-PAIN. And all the folks that have already hit them up, man, double salute to y'all. We appreciate it. And also, real credit deal. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, man, fix your credit. Like I say, man, call today, start today, knock all that off your credit, man. You know what I'm saying? For a small fee, you know how that deal. But like I say, these are the real deal. These people will help you, not only help you, they will walk you through it. They will teach you about this stuff. So if you're trying to start a business, and like I told y'all, man, like all these people, Wells Fargo, they throwing money away. They need people to come in to and like I say, take advantage of it. Damn what everybody else talking about or what they doing. You do what you got to do so that you can build something and you can start an empire. Like Pac said, you can't go to war unless you got your money right. A lot of people don't understand that. If we came together and had our money right, even though it ain't about money, but as of right now today, we'll get more done with it than without it, because we just not there platonically. We're not there as a people, and we can use the money to get there. You can, like I tell you, you could re-engineer, re-engineer anything. Same way they use it on us, we'll turn around and use it on them. And once we get enough people under that frame of mind to where we don't need money, we use the same shit they used on us. We just reverse engineered it. Anything with the word RE in front of it, like review, rewind, reverse. That means to do again or to do over.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Words. Words. But anyway, man, we definitely appreciate y'all tapping in that week. And each and every Wednesday, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all can follow me on Facebook if you haven't already. Just go to facebook.com/Papa Duck fan page. Also, TikTok, The Real Papa Duck on TikTok. Instagram is Papa Duck 561. The numbers. That's where I'm from, 561.
Woo!
And also, man, on YouTube, man, Papa Duck 08. You know what I'm saying?
Follow me, man. Hit me up, man. I hit you back, follow you back, whatever the case may be. And we're gonna spread love and keep it going. And y'all
we're gonna
keep
spread
up,
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Spread the hug.
Yeah, man. That's
Spread
what
the
we
love.
do. That's what we do.
Spread this.
So again, man, go to papaduckpromo@gmail.com.
For anything you want promoted, any kind of
anything trying
business,
to promote, whatever the
because-
case may be. And we're gonna get it next week. We're gonna get into some stuff, man. Like I said, I'm gonna write that down in my notes, man, because I want to show y'all this behavioral chart when it comes to colors and how colors are associated with certain things. So when you see like Metro PCS using purple, you know what purple represents, and you can link it with the company, or blue or red or yellow. You know what I'm saying? It'll blow your mind, man. But these people have sat down and studied us and know what colors bring out what behaviors. You know what I'm saying? And they implement these things in cartoons. Why you think them little jits be like this? They be like this, looking at that new shit, that new Pixel. I think it's called Pixel. It's a new cartoon by I don't know if it's Disney but if you look at the colors, dog, they be like this, like they ain't moving. They be hypnotized, and they put a lot of stuff in those cartoons subconsciously. And we broke that down plenty of times. So, and it's crazy why they do that shit. The stuff they put in Lion King, and you go to the animators and you ask them, why did you do that? One motherfucker said he did it he said he did it because of he wanted to show out for his colleague. You putting all this crazy shit in children's cartoons. That's why I say, man, fuck all that. We need our own everything. We need our own news stations. We need our own entertainment. We need our own everything, because I'm telling you, these people use and they weaponize this shit against us. Like if they want to spread some shit, all they gotta do is put it in the drinks that's at the football game. There's a whole heap of motherfuckers there. They be testing and doing all type of like y'all don't understand. Oh my God,
they got control.
Bro.
They got control.
Y'all don't understand. Like, and another thing, I'm gonna let y'all go. I be telling y'all, open up your mind. When you see a bird, that's not just a bird. When you see blood, that's just not blood. Look past what they taught us or what you think. When you see it raining, bro, that's just not rain. You see what I'm saying? You got to become of the world, man. Get rid of these barriers that they done gave us. Oh, that's just rain? Really? Honestly, bro, that's what you think when you see a fucking rhino or a giraffe. That don't blow your mind. And this is why I say we got to get out the box and look at things way different than what they are. Because an animal could be an alien. I say that all the time because they've taught us that's a rhino. Words are another form of measurements when it comes to language. It's just communication too, but it's ways they use it because they have to tell us what it is in order to use it against us. Perfect example, a soda. And I use it as an example. When you see a purple soda, you automatically say that's grape, right? But if you look at the ingredients, everything is in that motherfucker but grapes. Because they've they basically shaped our behaviors. You see what I'm saying? So when we see that color, we're associated with this taste. And once they teach us that, they can feed us that. But if you look at dog food and look at the ingredients, it ain't no damn different than table food. That shit got rice in it, meat in it. What's the difference? But they say it's dog food, you ain't gonna eat it. But a bitch tell you go eat a pig feet that sweat pus out their feet 24 hours a day. Pig tails, pig ears and shit. So I'm trying to get you to see how to unlearn and relearn, and how they teach us certain things that they can turn around and weaponize against us. Because if you could drink cow milk, goddamn, you could drink a fucking dog milk. What's the difference? The difference is, and I'm gonna do a video on this. I'm gonna show you these big companies that dump milk. That shit look like red blood, goddamn, when that shit go to, turning whatever color, doing what it's doing, that shit turn red. But it takes them millions of dollars to dispose of the milk. And this is where you get the turn from the rudum to the tutum. I tell you that all the time. And when you do that, why would we spend millions of dollars to expose it when we could just sell it to y'all? Tell them that it make them strong bones and shit. Tell them to put it in cereal and tell them to show they made one problem a solution. So they use us as people, as fucking guinea pigs to dispose of garbage. And we don't even know it. So why throw it away when we can feed it to them? In my case, and the shit milk got blood and pus in it. Now let that marinate in your spirit, like Country Wayne say. And if you think I'm playing, go talk to anybody that work at the dairy on why they don't eat meat or eat dairy. And I ain't saying you gotta just jump off of it today, wing off of it. At least you know. I don't judge nobody, bro. Definitely give a shout out. She said, keep talking, Dad. We listening. Much love. Thank you so much. Rihanna. We definitely appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. But I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Y'all know I'll be on this bitch all night. You smell me? And yeah, man. It is real out here. So listen, man, we appreciate y'all for coming on tonight. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Each and every Wednesday, man. Each and every Wednesday, we are the only species that drink other species' milk. That's true. Think about that. We are the only species that drink other species' milk. And that's why men have what they call gynecomastia. I think that's how you say it. That's men boobs or titties because it has too much estrogen in it. That shit is not for a human. It's for fucking 800-pound cow. So when we get fed milk at an early age, that's one of the things that comes from that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm gonna let y'all go. But anyway, man, we appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? What you gotta say, man? Cause
I'm just cooling. I'm cooling right now.
You cooling a little too motherfucking hard.
Hey, that's how you do sometimes. You covered all the ground last few minutes. So you covered the ground. No way. I ain't even do no more than I need to do. Nah, y'all. Y'all know what it is every Wednesday night when it go down, man. Y'all know throughout the week, Pop Up drop videos and Jews and so y'all know, man. Y'all know what's gonna happen next week.
Yeah,
big topic next week. So, to get a recap today, find out and research addictions and understand what addictions really are. So that's a big topic for everybody to go to research and look up big time. And y'all can follow me at Please Believe It's Steve on Instagram. And yes, I just did my first commercial with Real Credit Deal. You know. Yeah.
Okay.
Trust me. When y'all see this commercial, y'all gonna laugh, have a smile on your face and all that stuff for me. So I appreciate all the support I'm getting. So yeah, I'll do my comical thing on my Instagram page and stuff. So a YouTube channel. So I'm getting there. So y'all know.
That's true. It does make our bones weaker. That's true. Go ahead.
So
there's the opposite.
I got my comical thing going on because I'm always acting wild. But y'all know the love is here. So appreciate all the support. So follow me on Instagram. Please Believe It's Steve. Support me. And y'all know.
Right. And I must say this and I'm gonna let y'all go. She says, women should have taken heed that this was a sign from God to feed your kids breast milk when Similac disappeared. Let me tell y'all something.
Ooh.
The best food to give your child is in your breast. I don't care if you want your breast to sit up all perky and this is not for that. It is for that child to eat. And I know this new milk called bio milk, which is created by the Bill Gates, fake milk that's got all kind of bullshit in it. And they're telling you one of the reasons why they say you should give your child bio milk versus the real milk out your titties, because they say the nipple slips out of the child's mouth, or it hurts to have your child sucking on your nipple and all this other shit. But what you have to understand is this, people, and it's just like circumcising your son or cutting your tonsils out and all this. God will never put nothing on you that has no use. So they telling you that they're going against the organic way of doing things and placing their fake ass way and making that the primary way. That don't make sense. This is why common sense kick in. When they tell you cut the skin off your son as a circumcised, but they don't tell you that they use that same skin for all type of different products and shit. Why you think they don't want you to keep your placenta? Boy, God is amazing. And when I say God, I'm speaking of an energy. You got to tap in. But they'll tell you, if you open your eyes, they'll tell you they give you all the steps of the way. You just got to be conscious. You got to be woke. But anyway, man, I love y'all. I'm going to let y'all go. Because again, I'll be on this bitch all day. So, man, appreciate y'all each and every Wednesday Pop It Up Podcast. Make sure y'all follow me on all my social media handles.
Yes.
And
make sure y'all follow me and get your laugh on. It's happening, y'all. Trust me.
Go down my thoughts if gonna do it. But anyway, man, y'all be blessed. I don't like to say blessed, that's like be less, but y'all be great.
And be safe out there.
Be safe out there. And like I say, man, hit us up, man. One more time. Let me put I gotta put them out there, man. 1-800-BAD-PAIN. That's
Bad Pain.
Y'all hit them up, man. If you got any type of car accidents or whatever, trying to fix your credit, get right, man. Listen, use these folks. These folks will show you
credit deal
how to walk in them banks and get their money.
Yes.
That's just what it is,
Yes.
and that's just what it's gonna be.
Yes.
And like I say, make sure you go to popituppromo@gmail.com for anything you're trying to promote. And we've helped a lot of people start with selling their books, their merch, helping them get their page off the ground, all type of stuff. So hit us up. And like I tell y'all, man.
You're listening to the Papa Duck Podcast.
I'm out.
Thanks for listening to the Papa Duck Podcast.
Y'all, each and every week, 8 o'clock Eastern time, y'all already know what time it is. And like I always say, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. I'm out.